Well, doctors say with cold and flu season underway, antibiotic use is on the rise. As our bodies become increasingly immune to certain medications, there's growing concern about the impact of this developing resistance to antibiotics. Well, joining us now is Dr. Jennifer Berman, urologist and co-host of The Doctors. Appreciate you joining us. And let's talk about this antibiotic resistance and how we overcome this.
Well, antibiotic resistance is actually Antibiotic Resistance Awareness Month, so I'm happy to be here today to educate about that. It's a significant global health concern. The UN General Assembly has categorized it in the same categories as Ebola, HIV, and obesity, and it stands to kill millions of people. And what happens with antibiotic resistance is the bacteria mutate and transform such that the antibiotics that were normally used to treat them are no longer working. And that's a huge problem.
All right, and I'm all about natural fixes, how do we get people off of the antibiotics and using more natural ways to heal our bodies?
Well, educating and empowering them with information is the first thing. Secondly is that I encourage patients to talk to their doctors, to use antibiotics only as prescribed for the course of duration, not longer, not shorter, to discard antibiotics when you're done with them, not share them with our friends and our families and our children, and most importantly, to have a healthy lifestyle and healthy habits. Washing our hands, getting vaccinated according to protocols, at least that's my recommendation, and also eating a healthy diet. Foods that are rich in anti-inflammatory and antioxidants. And in this particular case, what I'd like to speak about is the health benefits of cranberry. I am a urologist, and I deal a lot with the bladder and bladder infections. And cranberries have been shown to help reduce urinary tract infections in women, which then reduces the need for antibiotics, which then helps, that's one thing that helps this issue regarding antimicrobial resistance. Cranberry also has been effective in helping for GI health in the gut and the microbes in the gut, as well as the oral cavity as well, to prevent tooth decay and gingival or gum disease. So
absolutely.
Cranberries are a super, as far as I'm concerned, are a superfruit.
Absolutely, they're a superfruit, and I've used them for years as well because I love the healthiness of them. Let's talk about some of the other benefits overall for people about your diet and how we can use that for overall health.
Well, the diet, the exciting thing for me today is that Ocean Spray has committed over $10 million over the next 5 years towards research in this area. Exactly the question you're asking. What can I do? What can I eat that will help improve my health and wellness? And that's one of the things that they're committed to doing. As I mentioned, we already know about the health effects in the bladder. We're learning about the health effects in the GI tract. We've identified the health benefits in the oral cavity. And it's really exciting to me that the coalition of this family-owned business, which is committing to do this research and committing a lot of money. And if if Ocean Spray can take this, I know that I don't want to sound like an Ocean Spray poster child, but I am here today working with Ocean Spray, and I'm proud to be, and I'm happy to say it. I'm mostly proud because look at and I showed this on one of my last interviews. This is a family-owned business, so these farmers, the $10 million that is going to research for us as Americans is coming from these families. It's a 700+ family coalition, and it's a family-run business. And that's not on my cue cards, and I'm not being asked to say that, but that resonates with me. And if it resonates with me, I'm hoping that it resonates with you and your viewers and your family. That this is something that we all can participate in. We need to take it seriously, and there are steps that we can do in terms of our diet, in preventing antimicrobial resistance.
I love it, Doc. All great information. And just FYI, I once put 32 cranberries in my mouth at one time.
So that's brave. I bet your urinary tract's probably crystal clear.
It is. Thanks for joining us, Doc. Have a great day. I appreciate Ocean Spray for all of those cranberries.